everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we have some new rumors and reports circulating around about a possible potential Scarlet Witch movie being set up, especially with Agatha All Along now on the run with its 2-episode premiere coming out as of yesterday. At the time of recording and publishing this video, guys, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna hop right on into it, break it all down for you guys, everything that we know and everything that we're anticipating right now. Before we do though, however, grab that subscribe button if you haven't already, as we're discussing and covering all types of Marvel related news, leaks, rumors, theories, and breakdowns here on the channel. So if you guys are into any of that, go ahead and grab that subscribe button today. Okay, so in this video we are going to be taking a quick read from the Direct's article as an overall garnering source. I'll have their article linked in the description down below for you guys to check out there as well. They're taking a lot of different reports such as Variety and IGN, comicbook.com there as well, and kind of really putting them on a platform and kind of really narrowing things down here as an overview update. So in the recent, if you've paid attention to any industry news into the regards of the Marvel franchise, movie news let alone at that, there's a newly rumor and report circulating around about Scarlet Witch returning for one thing into the MCU. I think that's been in the talks and been in the discussions, has been a part of the theories for the better part of over a year and a half, 2 years at this point. But now we're hearing more and new rumors at that, solidified rumors and reports at that, about Scarlet Witch getting a movie and an official response from Marvel Studios producer. So as their article reads, a potential MCU Scarlet Witch movie could be on the horizon after an update from one of Marvel Studios' top producers. It seems for anything this producer isn't shooting down this new rumored report, and after Elizabeth Olsen led the way into her first MCU solo project with WandaVision on Disney+, there has been an outcry from fans to see her lead her own theatrical film, let alone to have a return into the MCU, especially based off of how she had ended in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. And even when Wanda Maximoff had met her presumed demise in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, the pleas for a Scarlet Witch solo outing movie showed no signs of slowing down, and something that fans and even critics at that have kind of plead for, and something that they've really have wanted. And even then, if I may, maybe, I don't know if it's the CGI, tell me in the comments down below what you guys think, but it doesn't even feel like the death scene of Wanda and Maximoff in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness even felt real, to be honest. Like, yeah, she has this like building dropped on her, and we see like a big cloud of red, her magic powers presumably supposed to kind of solidify and tell us that, show us that she's died pretty much, but they never show us a body. So I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you guys think about in the comments down below. So, Elizabeth Olsen's Wanda Maximoff still reigns as one of the multiversal saga's most popular characters, making her return a top priority for legions of fans. So, most recently, as I had mentioned, an MCU producer has recently taken to address a Scarlet Witch movie. At the world premiere event for Marvel Studios' Agatha All Along, MCU writer and producer Jack Schreiber, who has been employed at Marvel Studios for the better part of the last 3 years under an overall deal, overseeing a lot of Disney Plus Marvel projects and movies, has shared where the studio stands on making a potential solo outing Scarlet Witch movie. Speaking with Variety.com, Schreiber was asked when the Scarlet Witch solo movie starts shooting, just plain and point to that point and asking that question. When is it going to even start shooting? Like, not even asking if it is a thing. And to that question, she had actually replied that she was here hoping for a Scarlet Witch movie instead to happen, as fans crave more Wanda Maximoff, saying that they're, in quotes, I mean, I'm just here hoping for a Scarlet Witch movie, right? We all want Wanda, so fingers crossed that that's a thing that does happen. And leave that quote right there, jokingly saying that, I think, into the reply, and pondering if she thinks that it will happen. The Marvel creative could not offer a solidified response, explaining of that she was deep into her work with the Agatha Disney Plus series and could not quite see through the trees, saying that they're, in quote, I don't really know. I'm in witchy Agatha land right now, and I can't quite see through the trees, but we're hoping. And leave that quote right there. Now, she had admitted it was not something that she could talk about to the press, about saying not right now there as well, so not necessarily denying it really is the point of this overall report and this interview, is that she's not necessarily denying a Wanda Solo movie, a theatrical movie for Scarlet Witch, I think is something that would be crazy. It's something, as I had mentioned, the fans would absolutely love. And so, in the recent days following, fans have now noticed a Production Weekly listing article claiming that a Scarlet Witch movie with Elizabeth Olsen as the lead actress and as Schaefer as a writer was in development, actually. The film is listed for a 2026 release, although it remains unclear how viable this rumor truly actually is. It's one of those things that we'll have to kind of garner more towards that resume of that this is something that's real and that something is actually in development until we're able to really put our foot down and give a solid, solidified confirmation report. But let alone Production Weekly, Entertainment Weekly, same thing, a listing from that.com claiming that a Scarlet Witch movie with Elizabeth Olsen and the producer as actually a writer was something that would be in development and is listed for a 2026 release is honestly pretty crazy, that in itself. Maybe it's a confused, falsified kind of listing, essentially, because of that recent interview at the Agatha All Along premiere from this producer here, kind of getting things confused, I think is something that's also very viable at the same time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I also want to say that there are a number of 2026 untitled release projects for Marvel Studios that are given to release between 2026's Avengers Doomsday and 2027's Avengers Secret Wars. We already know and feel solidified that the July 2026 untitled Marvel project is 110% going to be Marvel Studios' Spider-Man 4, with Tom Holland making his return to the MCU. He might not make an appearance in Avengers Doomsday, but he's bound to be back around for Secret Wars, it feels like. So having a Scarlet Witch movie releasing in 2026 movie, though, however, is one of those things that they'd have to start production on in the next couple of months here. I wouldn't say necessarily yesterday, like they'd already be behind schedule for a 2026 release, but it definitely certainly could get to that point. Seeing that Spider-Man 4 plans to go up in the beginning and start of next year of 2025, sometime around January or February for its 2026 release, based upon a plethora of different reports and updates coming from Marvel themselves. We've covered and discussed here on the channel. Definitely check those videos out if you haven't already. I think that's kind of where it leaves with the Scarlet Witch movie. Like, if that's something that's going to happen and something that's going to release, we're going to have to get more on the rollout with that and more solidified answers from Marvel Studios themselves in the next coming couple of weeks to months there. And it's one of those things that would have to start as production and filming at the top of 2025 for a smooth transition, a smooth production for 2026. It's also one of those weird things, like, why didn't they just announce it at Comic-Con or at D23? But even then, I think that they have announced quite enough there. And from there, Marvel movie updates and announcements and reveals is something that Disney isn't afraid of. They did it the same with the Mandalorian and Grogu movie at the beginning of this year, literally announcing that movie on a random Tuesday. Anyway, if you're a Star Wars fan, I have my Star Wars channel linked in the description down below. But you guys let me know all of your thoughts and opinions in the comments down below. I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.